You were obviously on the park last time Rangers won the Scottish Cup, albeit for Falkirk. What do you remember from that day? I think you were playing against Stephen Davis. So what's the secret to you two still playing for Rangers now? And also, what would it mean for you to lift the trophy for Rangers?
Well, first of all, it's took that long for me to forget it, so thanks very much for remembering me. It was a long time ago, but it was a disappointing day for us. You want to win as many trophies and medals as you possibly can, so it was a sad day, but you know, we're here again. We've managed to get here again. And it would mean a lot because this trophy's been away for this football club for a number of years now, so I've got one opportunity tomorrow, however it comes, whether it's 90 minutes, 120 or in penalties, to bring that back.
We're hearing some disturbing stories. Fans were asking the likes of Leon Balogun, John McLaughlin for water on Wednesday night. Before you came on the park, was that something you were sort of acutely aware of, heading down towards the bench?
No, I never heard anything of it. Obviously I had friends and my family was in there with two. I've got two young kids, so they were in there as well, so I did hear about that. And you know, for a European Cup final, for any game for that matter, but a game of that magnitude, you'd expect a lot better, no doubt about it.
Hi Scott, just in terms of tomorrow, in terms of like the how's the kind of squad feeling in the dressing room, etc. Because obviously Wednesday's such a high, and then obviously natural disappointment despite the team doing so well. Has it been easy to get up for tomorrow? I know it's a major cup final and things, but is everybody looking forward and up the high spirits for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think obviously on Wednesday night you think about the pure disappointments, what you went through, but you quickly get over that because it's a cup final, and as a team we feel as if we can go and win that cup final, so there's no doubt about it that, you know, after the game you think about it, you get up on Thursday morning when we're travelling back and it's forgotten about because we've got a massive game, so it's all about being positive now. Give Hearts the utmost respect that they deserve. Absolutely tremendous season from them, so we know it's going to be a difficult game for us. So if we're still got a hangover from Wednesday night, then certainly it's going to be a very difficult game for us, no doubt.
Scott, it's always difficult so close to the frustration of midweek to kind of assess things. But I just wonder for you, does the season hinge on the result this weekend?
You're always under that expectation and that power that you need to win games, especially when you're at cup finals. So, you know, the whole season always depends on when you get here. So I've got an opportunity to put that right, an opportunity to get silverware, and we're fully focused on doing so.
You've had a tough midweek, and I was saying you had a tough midweek against Celtic in February, and in the next game you scored 5 against Hearts and you scored. How did you turn that around on that occasion? What was the motivation? Who was the person who motivated you?
Yourself. That's all you can do. I think obviously football's a collective team sport, of course, but it's run by individuals. So if an individual's down in the dumps or they're no positive, then obviously it takes a hold on the collective. So I think everybody needs to make sure they're all right first of all, and then once you drum the message into the collective group to go again. And you know, as I keep saying, we've got a massive opportunity to put Wednesday night out of sight. Obviously it'll hold in disappointment because we got there and we wanted to win the cup, but we've got another opportunity to do another one and get silverware at the end of the season.
Hi Scott, you've had a great track record against Hearts this season, including last week when you won pretty comfortably at Tynecastle, but do you accept that in a one-off cup game where 50-50 is a different game? How do you assess what Hearts have achieved this season and the difficulties they'll pose you tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. As you said, it's a one-off game, and whatever's went before, the games that we played previous to them will have no bearing in this game. We only played them last week there, and I think I had probably 3 or 4 of the first team players out, so as did we. We put everything into Wednesday, so I think it'll be a different game at Hampden at National Stadium. It'll be a completely different game. As I say, I've had a fantastic season, getting to a cup final and finishing, you know, so well at the end of the year, finishing third with some distance. So they're in our thoughts. We've done an analysis on them all season. We'll give them the respect that they definitely deserve. Got a great management team, good players, can score. So obviously we know it's going to be difficult, but as always we feel as if we can win any game that we can go into, and Saturday's no different to that.
Just wanted a bit more on the Scottish Cup final that you lost with Falkirk. Did you kind of like feel after that game a bit like how you felt on Thursday? on Wednesday even? And how did the temperature compare that day to Seville?
It's probably hotter that day. That's Big Boy Day. Big Boy Day remembers it. He came off because it was too hot. So the climate was very similar. It was pure disappointment. Whenever you lose a game of any magnitude, particularly a cup final, is obviously gutting. So I said after the game, you need to remember the feelings, because they're the ones that drive you on to have the better feeling and bottle the positive and the negative. So hopefully on Saturday it's a different feeling than what we've got.